lovely humans, welcome to Starlight and Stitches. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you've been here before and you're coming back, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you've remembered to subscribe. If you are new here, then welcome to Alice Land. I'm Alice, and here in Alice Land we like to talk about yarny stuff, crochet, crafts. We do yarn hauls, end of the month finished crochet projects. We do crochet book reviews, all sorts of lovely crafty goodness. So if you think that's something you might enjoy, hit subscribe, join my subscribers, because my subscribers are the best. So if you think that's something you might enjoy, we're a lovely, happy, positive place here on the internet. Now I apologise, this video is a few days late. If you saw my community post, and you would know we've had a bit of a rough week this week, so everything's a little bit delayed, but here I am with my end of the month finished projects video for you, and I'm really excited to show you what I've been doing, because I was very busy in September and I didn't realise quite how busy I'd been. So as usual, I have got my notebook with my list of everything that I've made. I'm going to take you through everything that I have done last month. So we're going to hit straight into it, going straight in. So the first thing that I made was this Seafoam blanket. It's a lap blanket and it's all right, but I am going to frog this. I'm not 100% satisfied with this. It's mostly granny, but I've also done like some different sort of bits along it as well, but I'm not happy with how it hangs or how it sort of sits. So this is what it looks like at the moment. I'm here, and it is nice and it's lovely and soft. It's made using the Aldi, they're sort of fluffy yarn, and it's in a Seafoam colour, which the colours are really lovely. But I am going to frog this, and I'm going to make a bigger blanket, and I'm going to incorporate some other yarns that I've got that will go with this colour. So unfortunately, yes, this one is complete. It's a nice little squishy blanket, but it is not going to look like this forever. So I'm just going to pop that on my table. Speaking of frogging, the next thing I made was a frog. Yay! Oh, he's a bit bright. I'm filming this at night, so yes, this is a little froggy here, very squishy. My daughter specifically asked me to make her this frog. I should pop a picture up for you. Yeah, it's very easy to make, and again, this was made actually out of my Elise Velluto yarn that I got online, and it's lovely and soft, and the yarn itself is nice and big and chunky. Really, really nice. I believe I got the pattern for this off of the internet, so I will put a link in the description of where I got this pattern for this cute little frog. He's got a bit of a wonky eye. I'm never good at sewing bits on top, but that was the second thing I made this month. Oh, sorry mate, your eye is well wonky there. That's a bit better. There we go. There he is. Not quite so wonky. Put him on the table. So after I finished the froggy, I then made something that you guys have already seen. She's right behind me. I made my queen. Here is my Queen Elizabeth, and she is from the Crochet Iconic Women book. I have got a video dedicated to that whole book. Yes, I have Queen Elizabeth, where I go through page by page all the different icons in there. My cat is playing with a pencil. Mr. Malfoy, do you mind? He does not mind. I'll put a link down below in the description to that video where you can find the book that I got this from, and then you can also see if that book is of particular interest to you. You might be able to purchase it yourself if there's other people in there that you like. But I love my Queen Elizabeth. I'm going to pop her back up there. I'm just going to sort my cat out. Right, now he is sorted and the pencil has been removed. I'm sure he's going to find something else to play with in a minute. After I made Queen Elizabeth, I made something for my daughter. I have made her a Hexy granny cardigan. Now you can't see it very well here, but it looks like that, and I have put, where have I put it, a nice big button on the front so that she can do it up. I'll just put a picture up here for you. But as you can see, we got some nice ribbed cuffs on the sleeve. Actually, I'm not going to lie, it's a bit tight around the wrists for me, but it does actually fit me as well. Her wrists are smaller than mine, but I love a Hexy cardi. I absolutely love them, and her old one is getting a little bit small, so I said, do you want another one? She went, yeah. So this is made out of my Aldi yarn again, but this is, what's it called? I'm looking up there because they're up there. My Rainbow Yarn Brights yarn from Aldi. This took less than 2 balls of yarn. It's a cake yarn. It took less than 2 balls to make this cardigan, and she loves it, and she wears it quite a lot actually. I don't know why I haven't got any pictures of her wearing it yet, but yeah, cardigan for Abigail. After that was done, what did I make? After I did the cardigan, I sat and made some squares for the Fair and Square initiative, which I told you about in a previous video. And I did 15 of them so far. I haven't come back to them. I need to get back to them actually because I've got to send some off. But I got a pink one. These are a lot of these I've used scrap yarn with. A blue one, another blue one, and a pink and purple one. And I've got a plain purple one. And I've got a nice sort of yellowy one with some pattern in the middle there. We've got another yellow one. We've got some multicoloured ones that I had like real scraps of yarn and I wanted to use them up. So I've got some bonkers colours ones. This one and that one and that one and that one and that one. I really like that one actually. The combination of that red and that black is really cool. And then I've also got this bright green, which is quite nice. This one and another blue one. So I did 15 squares for the initiative so far. Like I say, I haven't come back to it for a minute. So my cat, Mr. Malfoy, please. Be back again. Honestly, that cat is a nightmare. He just finds everything. Anyway, I've done my 15 squares. I will make some more. They've been sat on my blocking thing. But yeah, it's really good to make out of like scrap yarn and stuff. I'll put a link to that video down below if any of you were interested in getting involved in that initiative. So after I did my 15 squares, what did I make next? Oh, this is my favourite thing I've made this month. I made a blanket, like a proper blanket. It's absolutely massive. I'll put a picture or some pictures up now as I talk, but this is just a normal granny square blanket, but I just kept going and going and going. I did a nice scalloped edge on it there, which that goes all the way around, which just finishes it off really nicely. Very, very simple, just a normal granny square, and I just kept going. Again, I used the Aldi baby yarn, you know, the really super chunky fluffy stuff for this, and I just used 4 colours and alternated all the colours, and I absolutely love this blanket. I love it so much. It's gorgeous. Now, after I made my blanket, that did take a while, so I kind of, as I was doing it, I was making some other projects at the same time, just to kind of mix it up a little bit, and they've fallen on the floor, so let me get them. I'm back. After the blanket I made, this is a bit insane, the colours, but you will see it is very, very me. It's a very bright rainbow. My daughter has already asked if she can have this for her bedroom, and I said of course. And I got this pattern from the Too Cute Amigurumi book, and I used my brightest yarns. Now it's a mixture of yarns that I've used here. I have got some Stylecraft Special Chunky, and there is some sheep G's yarn in there, and there is some Hayfield Bonus Chunky. I just basically tried to find the brightest colour in each of those ranges to make my rainbow go all the way through, and then I just added the little danglies at the end because I thought it was a nice touch. And my daughter is going to have this hung up in her bedroom, and I'm going to have to make several more because I love it and I love how bright the colours are. So I was very happy with that. After the rainbow, I made a little gift for my nephew Harry. I made this up as I went along, so I don't have a pattern for it. I had some yarn from lovely Wendy Stanbury when we did our yarn swap a little while ago, and I wanted to make something cute and fluffy for him to have in his bedroom on one of his shelves, and I didn't know what I was making. I thought that I was going to be making a monster or a little alien type thing, and it turned into a penguin. So I made this penguin. I don't actually think I've got any of the yarn left, out of the lovely blue fluffy yarn that Wendy sent me in our yarn swap, and he's so cute. Abigail named it. His name is Peep, or Mr. Peep as we like to call him, and he now sits in my nephew Harry's bedroom. After I did the penguin, I did one more thing. I did a little twisted headband for my daughter. I don't know if I can put this on. My head's a bit bigger than hers, hang on. Yay! I might have to make one for myself actually. So this is not mine, this is my daughter's. I don't actually know what yarn this is. Oh, this, I do know what yarn this is. This is from Poundland. This is one of the yarns that I got the other week that, again, hopefully you would have seen the video. Look, I've messed my hair up now. Nice, easy, simple, twisted headband. And it just keeps her ears warm. She gets really cold ears when we're doing the school run. So instead of popping a hat on, we pop on one of these. Really easy. Now I'm also going to show you guys, because I've made quite a lot of progress on my scrap yarn blanket that I have been enjoying making. Basically this blanket, if you don't know, is a combination of all my leftover yarns that I've got at the end of projects, and I put 2 yarns together and I'm doing a half double crochet and just making a big blanket, and I just keep adding and adding and adding and adding to it, and I'm now up to row 68. Whereas I think the last time I showed you we were up to row 38, so I've done another 30 rows on it, and I'm really happy with how it's turning out. I shall show you some video footage as we speak. So this blanket, I absolutely love it. It's my favourite blanket still, even though I do like that puffy blanket. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I could sell it, but at the moment the amount of time and money and effort that went into that blanket and what people buy things for, I think I'll just keep it, because it would break my heart if that went for hardly anything. So everything that I did last month. So what did I do? We did the Seafoam blanket, which will be frogged and made into something else. We did the frog, we did the queen, did a cardigan for my daughter, 15 squares for the Fair and Square initiative, the puffy blanket, the granny squared puff blanket, the bright coloured rainbow, the penguin and the headband, and another 30 rows of my scrap yarn blanket. I'm pretty pleased with myself. I know this video might seem a bit disjointed. I'm a few days late, so I'm not rushing, but I'm trying to kind of get back on track with everything. As you know, it's not been the best week. So yeah, trying to get on top of everything and get back into the routine. So let me know down below which was your favourite thing that was made this month. My favourite thing that was made this month, oh, see, now I did say the blanket, but then I also like Abigail's cardigan, but I also love my rainbow. I don't know, can't choose. I'm going to say my blanket, my nice blanket that won't be frogged. That's my favourite. What is yours? Talk to me down below. Let me know what you think. Next week we have got Good Vibes Yarn mystery bag haul, and then I also have another mystery box haul after that, so we're going to get 2 yarn haul videos in a row, if that's okay. Hope that's okay. Then we've also got a crochet book review coming up this month. So yeah, that's where we're at. Thank you so much for all your lovely messages, by the way. When I put up my community post, I really do appreciate your kind words, and it meant a lot. Thank you. And thank you for your patience in the late video. I'm going to head off. It's quite late on a Friday evening, so I'm going to have a cup of tea before bed and I'm going to sleep. And then I will see you next week. Oh my goodness, what a mess this video was. But hey, what else do you expect from me? Oh yeah, and I've had my hair chopped off as well. Good times. Have a great weekend. I love you all so much. Mwah. See you next week. Bye bye.